Welcome to Sermons on the Side. I'm Brad.
And I'm Richard.
And life can move pretty fast, so we're here to slow down, dig deep, and find the story hidden in everyday moments.
With years spent in ministry, friendship, and navigating real life together, we're all about blending humor, honesty, and faith into conversations that meet you right where you are.
So whether you're brand new or you're back for more, we are so glad you are here.
So relax, listen in, and let's discover meaning together.
In the ordinary, the messy, and everything in between.
Sermons on the Side, finding meaning in the everyday.
All right, well, not just the sermon on the side, but I also have a segment for you, sir.
Brad, you know what you're doing? You're doing all the heavy lifting. You see what I did with the words there?
Oh,
I
mean, that's why they pay him the big bucks. Wow.
And when we say big bucks, we mean however many coffees you guys decide to buy.
That's right. Whatever's in that buy me a coffee account.
Well, here we are. Brand new episode of Sermons on the Side. That's right. It's Sermons on the Side Day, but it's not just any other Sermon on the Side Day. Do you know why? Because it's the first one of
September.
Woo! Do you remember?
The 21st night of September.
What's important about the 21st of September?
They wrote that song for me. That's my birthday.
Get out.
September 21st is my birthday. But
I don't know the words. Just dancing in September. Whatever.
Is that it? I don't know.
Well, no, the second.
But hey, more importantly, September 15th is my daughter's birthday. Shout out Becca. Shout out
Becca Joy.
My almost 5-year-old baby girl. Oh my goodness, she's turning 5.
Cinco de Becco. I'm sorry. I just botched that. Sounded great awesome in my mind.
Hey,
right?
But no, listen, we with this big birthday month for our family, my best friend, 2 of my best friends have birthday. 3 of my best friends have birthdays in September. True statement. Dude. Shout out to Taylor, Corey, and Chatty. So shout out to all my New Year's resolution babies out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 9 months later, we had some. Yeah, all right, there you have it.
But let me just say, because I can't let you hog September.
No.
Because my oldest child, my daughter Carly, born in September, in the year of our Lord, 1993. Look, it was the best of all Septembers, baby.
That's awesome.
Because Carly came into this world. Happy birthday, Carly, a few weeks early.
That's awesome. Shout out to all of our September babies out there. And hey, shout out to every month so far that we've had sermons on the side that we haven't shouted out yet. So shout out if you've had a birthday in the last 6 months. We celebrate you today.
Just trying not to leave anybody out. The other thing that's cool about today, obviously the most important thing about today, sermons on the side day.
Of course.
But also this evening, just a little bit later this evening, the opening game of the National Football League.
It is Thursday night football, baby.
Yeah, and so for Brad and I, we're a part of a fantasy football league with friends from around the country, and most of them are a part of our men's recovery community. Anyway, it is the beginning of the Smack Talk season.
That's right.
Of fantasy football.
And if I could just get my 2 cents in, I am the 2-time defending champion in our league, and I am playing the guy who won it 3 years ago, Larry. Week 1. So tonight starts our matchup. So Larry, I love you, brother, but for the next 3 days, I'm coming for you.
My friend is now my enemy. But look, that is a true clash of titans. And so looking forward to the fantasy football season, and my slogan and my phrase, May God have mercy on my soul.
Just don't finish last. Hey, you had a great team. You were one of the few guys that had a draft grade A.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
After
Got
our
an A,
fantasy football draft.
which I rarely got in high school. So that's kind of a big thing.
You didn't know what that looked like. What is that letter?
C's get degrees.
Hey, indeed.
Anyway, look, welcome to September and all of that. It's going to be a great month. Cool things ahead for the Sermons on the Side family for sure, all during the fall in these last few months of the year. Now, there's something else special about today that I didn't mention yet, and it's the fact that our Sermon on the Side for this episode is coming to us from one Brad Williams. Bradrick,
Yes,
take
sir.
it away.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It's always good to be with you, and it's always good to hear the Sermon on the Side, and that is what I prefer. I love just kind of bobbing and weaving with whatever the Lord's, kind of sharing through you. But every now and then, we're just talking at one of our, kind of weekly gatherings or preppings, and you're asking about life, and I'm telling you, and all of a sudden, and so this happened about a month ago.
Yep,
and I think now 3 times you've been like, dude, can you bring that up? Like, can we make that a Sermon on the Side? I'm like, all right, dude.
Man.
All right, so. Like I said, this Sermon on the Side comes to us from a very recent time, just this past summer. Mm-hmm. And for several months, I've been working out early in the morning with a dear friend of mine.
Just grinding after it, man. Go.
Trying to, man. It's not every morning, but it's a lot of mornings. And I've kind of had to call an audible here a little bit lately, just with the baby schedule and just kind of crazy. Right. But for several months, it was wake up at 5:30. It was drive out to this guy's house, and we had kind of pulled some money together to kind of start building a little home gym in his garage and garage. You remember when we said genre last week?
Garage.
I said that with my pinky up. Here we are with all these zhuzh.
You know how they say garage in French?
No. What is it?
I was just making it up.
Anyways, so I went to his garage, and anyways, we would work out, and he's got this little whiteboard, and he would kind of have this verse of the day, and we have this, warm ups, and we've stretching.
Oh, so the workout for the day is on the.
This is what CrossFit people do. If you've never done CrossFit, then this is foreign
a different
to you.
world to me. Yes,
I didn't either. But you get there and it's on the wall, and you kind of have and it has this whole language. I promise you.
Really?
It's all these different acronyms, but it's all these different. It's EMOP, it's AMRAP, it's all these different. These different things. Okay, and man, this guy's in the military. I mean, his body fat percentage is in the negatives, and this dude is. I mean, he's the most humble, gentle, nicest Christian man you'll ever meet in your entire life. And then you have me that just shows up, out of shape, not happy to be there, half asleep.
Because you remember he said getting up at 5:30.
It was early, Coach, and. Anyways, and I'm just, has to cut the workout in half for me to even attempt it, bless his heart. He was so nice. He just is so patient with me. Anyway, so this is the 4th of July workout. Okay.
Oh.
This is the 4th of July workout.
Like on the actual 4th
I think it was on the
okay.
4th of July. It might have been the 5th of July, actually, what we did this workout.
Enough.
Or the 3rd. I can't remember. But this was the 4th of July patriotic workout that he had crafted for us.
Proud to be an American.
It was he, myself, and one other person. So there's 3 people, okay? There's 3 people. And we get there, and he has 1776 circled. It's very different. Normally, he's got all these little technical phrases and terms and the reps and the length and the time and whatever. He just has 1776, big circle, and then all these different workouts listed that have no other direction. Okay, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, lunges, jumping jacks, whatever. Okay. And so I'm like, all right. So we're doing our warm-ups. We're doing the verse of the day. We're just kind of catching up. I'm like, Coach, what are we? He's like, oh, I got something for you.
No.
And I'm just that is exactly what I did. I mean, I was like, oh no, because I don't know if you've ever had a coach or whether it was in high school or middle school or. A workout partner that is kind of pushing you, but when they have that little smile on their face where they're like, all right, I got something in store for you today. There's something inside of you that just goes, oh no. I'm cooked and I haven't even started this. So that's what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Well, he goes on to explain that between the three of us and between all of these different workouts, we are going to have 1,776 reps completed. And no one workout can have more than 200. So it's not like you can just grind 1,000 jumping jacks.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah, I'd be looking for something cheap.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, let me figure out where the easy one's at.
Right.
And so we would just go from station to station. And if we kind of maxed out on a muscle group, we would take a break and go to the next one and maybe kind of come back. And we would take little mini breaks and we would rack and stack and get our phones out and add it up. And we're like, where are we at? And I'm like, oh, please let us be in the quadruple digits. We're at 600. We're a quarter of the way there. I'm like, oh my goodness. So we keep going and we get, anyways, finally, obviously we make the workout, but something happened in that first little stretch. Okay. When we first, we went through every single position group and I was like, surely we have to be after 1,000. I just hope that we're within shooting distance. And it was at 600.
That's brutal.
And that's exactly what I said. I hung my head and I was like, dude, I was already physically, I was just cooked. I mean, like there's just no other word for it.
Right.
Your arms are limp, your legs are limp, you're tired, you're half asleep. I probably didn't drink any water that morning. It just was not a good morning. It was the day after a holiday. Everything's half empty. And I was just in a bad mood. And he just encouraged me. He just kind of like, he didn't like put his hands on me, but he's like, hey man, come on, let's turn that frown upside down. Let's be positive about this. This is what he said. He said, you've already chosen defeat.
Whoa.
He said, you've already chosen defeat. He said, come on, let's do this. Wow. And he is just an encourager from the word go. And so obviously we keep working out. And I'm just saying to myself, man, I have no idea how I'm going to get through this. But he started pointing out to me, he's like, dude, half the battle is in your mind. And if you just kind of keep repeating this negative outlook, the workout is going to be way, way, way harder. And so about halfway through, I was like, you know what? Finally, and so I don't know if I just finally woke up or what, or if I just took what he said to heart. But I started encouraging. I was like, all right, let's do it. Come on.
Really?
And I started encouraging him, and I started encouraging the other person with us, all three of us. I was like, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. And we'd get done with one position group. I said, we can all do 5 more. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. There's 15.
Whoa.
Let's do 5 more. Come on, let's do it. We're struggling, but we got 5 more. There's another 15. That was 30, And then we go to the next position group, and all of a sudden, your outlook shifts.
Yes. Whoa.
And it was something that happened after that workout. So we fast forward, we get done with the workout. It's a sense of accomplishment. We go on this little brief walk afterwards. And honestly, that's why I go work out with him. So I can have this little brief time walking in the cul-de-sac and just kind of hear his heart for the Lord, hear his heart as a father, hear his heart for the people that he works with. I mean, he's the type of man that I want to be like.
Yeah.
And it just highlighted to me that what we speak over ourselves, it really shapes what we can actually do. It really shapes what we're able to do. And does that make sense?
Does. Yeah, it does make sense. And I got to be honest with you, man. I thought the punchline was going to be, I got my attitude right. I changed my mindset because that's kind of where he went with his his coaching.
Yeah.
Where he was like, man, you're being negative.
You've already chosen defeat.
Chosen defeat. That's it.
Yep.
You've already chosen defeat. So I thought the win was when you just kind of snapped out of it and you said, yeah, he's right. Let me have a better mentality. But it didn't stop there.
Yeah.
The power of your story for me is that you started speaking it to yourself and to the other people in the room. So it was like that was unleashing. I mean, obviously, it's a good thing to change our perspective, our mentality, hopefully our attitude. But didn't speaking it out ramp it up for you?
Oh, absolutely.
When you started encouraging not just yourself, but them?
Yes.
That's huge, man.
Absolutely. And half the time when that happens, especially in those early morning workouts, is I don't even believe what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't believe that we can do 50 more reps. But dadgummit, let's try. Let's do it. Let's attempt it.
That's so good.
And honestly, there's a video that is coming to mind. It is a very famous video, okay? It's a commencement speech by this famous Admiral McRaven called Make Your Bed. Have you ever seen that video?
I think I've heard about this.
If you haven't, just Google Make Your Bed commencement speech.
It'll pop
right up. But I can't remember every ounce of that video. I just remember the whole crux of it is here's this uber disciplined, uber successful, just unbelievable man.
Right.
Who he kind of summarizes the way that he is successful is by waking up every single day and starting with making his bed. One simple, positive outcome can cascade into hundreds of positive outcomes for the rest of your day. And I mean, you've heard of those research things where if you wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, you're going to have a good day. You're 40% more likely to have a good day. I don't know how to measure that, but I'm just saying I've heard of different things like that. This is all a part of that stew that I'm stirring right now.
Yes.
Is choosing to be positive. Choosing, it's kind of like what we talked about a couple episodes ago, choosing to say to ourselves what God says about us.
Yeah.
With him, we are able, that we are sons, that we are daughters, that we are his workmanship, created in his image, and how every day, man, sometimes we can just kind of get in this rut. And we'll look at this workout. We'll look at this job. We'll look at this family situation. We'll look at this financial situation. And we'll choose being defeated already. I don't know how, why, what, when this is going to change. But this is just, I don't like this. This is terrible. And you know what? Hey, it might be. I hear you. I'm with you. Okay?
That may be a reality.
But what if you just decided to speak encouragement over that and said, God doesn't see it that way. Come on, let's change that. I'm reminded there is a dear friend of ours, a young youth pastor, Gabe, in Gray, Georgia,
Pastor
who
Gabe.
says, he told me one time, he said, listen, if you don't know what to do, if you're stuck, what's the next right thing? What's the next right thing? Whatever that is, do that. Just go do the next right thing for 5 minutes. And anyways, so I'm talking about a million different things right now.
It's
but
connecting, though.
It's all connecting about around this idea of staying positive, staying rooted, staying grounded in this positive outcome for Christ, And so anyways, that's kind of that's the workout story of 1776.
Oh man, there's so much richness in that. So there's some real truth bombs, that don't. We're choosing negativity, or we're choosing to kind of to your point to agree with God's perspective on a situation. Let me have. The scripture says that His ways are higher than ours, and His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. And that's a comfort because we need, when we're looking at those harsh realities, like you were saying, hey, we might be totally bummed out and it might kind of look like that's the right response because everything really is in reality tough. But what if we said, hang on, I don't have to choose defeat. I can choose to see this the way God sees it. And I can't snap my fingers and make that happen, but I can begin praying that. I can begin saying that. I can begin calling out to God and saying, Lord, give me your perspective here.
And can I tell you something?
Talk to me.
The second half of the workout was easier. It actually was.
Truly
and honestly.
That is wild.
That's just the reality of what we're talking about is when we choose the positive outcome, is when we choose to speak positively over our situation. Oftentimes, what's that phrase? Your attitude will affect your altitude more than your aptitude.
Yeah. Oh, that's loaded right there.
That's pretty stinking good. Dude, I had to dust off the cobwebs for that one. Your attitude will affect your altitude more than your aptitude. And
That's good news.
I mean, I'm going to call anybody out or single anybody out, but when you're around somebody that is just so positive, they're encouraging.
Yeah.
They see the glass half full. They're looking for the ways of God's working and calling that out and just being so. And you know that when you're around somebody that's not that way.
True.
And it's just life draining, and it's just and that's not who I want to be. I want to be the first person.
Yes.
I want to be the person that is encouraging, that sees those sermons on the side in our everyday life and finding the meaning and encouraging our brothers and sisters and being somebody that can be relied upon to be that encourager. And I think in some capacity, God's calling all of us to be that way. And if you are an encourager, hey, ramp it up. But hey, if you're not, maybe this is exactly what God's calling you to do. Maybe you found yourself in a situation where not just for workouts, but in other areas of your life, you've kind of been a Debbie Downer.
Gosh, that's good.
But I just wonder if this is hitting home for somebody. And it doesn't take much. It takes a little bit of courage. It takes a lot of trust. But then you just turn it upside down. Just do the opposite of whatever you were doing.
But your story gives us hope, man, because you're not joking with us when you say that mentality changed when you changed what was in your mind and you changed what was coming out your mouth. When
100%.
you started speaking positively, that workout did go well.
Yep.
And it was better.
Yep.
So that's the hope here. And so I think you're right. I think God is speaking to us. And I'm going to take up the challenge with you and with all our listeners to become an encourager or to ramp up the encouragement and then watch the second half of the workout go a lot better. Come on,
That's awesome, man.
Bravo. Thank you for that, bro. I'm telling you, crushed it.
Thank you, man.
That
Appreciate
really
it.
hit and made sense and connected. Oh, can't wait to hear how God works and speaks through that sermon on the side.
All right. Well, not just the sermon on the side, but I also have a segment for you, sir.
Brad, you know what you're doing? You're doing all the heavy lifting. You see what I did with the words there?
Oh.
I
mean, that's why they pay him the big bucks. Wow.
And when we say big bucks,
That
we
was-
mean however many coffees you guys decide to buy.
That's right. Whatever's in that buy me a coffee account. Oh, that's excellent. Okay. Big bucks. The heavy lifting. That was, I mean, dude, 10 out of 10. Thank you for that. Okay. So in the mornings, all right, this is an AM sermon on the side, by the way.
It is about mornings, isn't it?
I'm a big cereal guy. Just to let you know, big cereal guy. And just so I will get, I get the bowl and we buy in bulk these like off-brand Cheerios just because our kids just fly through them. So we fly through them.
Okay.
So a big old box of, Honey Nut O's or whatever.
I was about
the
to
off-brand.
ask if there's flavor.
Yeah, it's like a
in these-
honey.
I
Yeah,
see,
right. Yeah,
I'm there.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
But then, check this out.
Okay.
Let me turn you on something real quick.
All right, hit me to this.
Before you put the milk in, you go get you a handful of frozen blueberries. Sprinkle them in, and then add you the milk, and then those frozen blueberries will keep the milk colder longer.
What?
It's unbelievable. But the segment is more so about are you a milk guy in first or a cereal guy in first?
No, the cereal has got to go in first.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Right?
Whew, yeah, yes.
And listen to me judging people, like, how could you possibly?
How dare you?
After about
have a
30-something
quirky
episodes.
food thing.
Of my weirdness.
That's funny.
Right?
All right, I just wanted to make sure,
Yeah.
because so now that I know that you're normal, a cereal guy, well, as it relates to cereal, you're a cereal guy in first, and then you're the milk. What type of milk?
Okay, we are a 2%.
A 2%.
2%.
Okay.
And what about the Williams household?
We pre-children, we were a 2%er.
Okay.
But now we're a whole milk family because of children.
Right. So that's okay.
And
Makes sense.
I love it. I love it too much.
There's some
you know what I'm
extra
saying?
in there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm kind of having this cereal renaissance in my life for these last few years.
It's like a delicacy.
It is. It's like a treat in the mornings. It's so awesome. And you love how like the blueberries aren't even for the cereal. It's for the milk. I'm like taking care of the milk.
See, I didn't even know you were going that direction. I'm like, okay, flavor blueberry. Wow, pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, it also
But
gets you some antioxidants.
That it is frozen and it is chilling the milk.
It keeps the
keeping it
milk
chilled.
colder longer. It's unbelievable. Okay, so what's the go-to cereal then?
All right. For me, it has become, and I go through stages. I'll go a few months at a time. Right now,
Yeah.
Crunchy Raisin Bran. Okay. So Raisin Bran is a classic.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, the commercial was 2 scoops of raisins in a package of Kellogg's Raisin Bran. All right. So
I just gagged a little bit, dude. I'm raisin bread, dude.
Listen, no, and my little jingle, all my 50 and 60 somethings out there going, my boy Rico. Anyway, so but here's the problem with Raisin Bran, man. Those regular Raisin Bran flakes, ooh, do they get soggy fast.
You got to do the extra crisp.
But that's what I'm saying. They came out with this crunchy Raisin Bran. They put some sort of sugar coating around it, which of course is horrible.
Yeah, it's great for you.
But it keeps it. It doesn't get soggy. It is just, there's good crunch to it, a little bit of raisin, which is fine.
It's just a shriveled grape.
You know what?
It's a discarded grape that they didn't fully throw away.
For some reason, I'm okay with raisins in crunchy Raisin Bran.
I don't understand
But
that.
here's the thing. Your question about the milk first. Do you think, are there people in this world that put the milk in before the cereal?
I don't
Is that
know.
a thing?
I mean, like if they do at some point, it's just to make other people mad. Like I don't think anybody that lives alone does that. Okay. But if you live with somebody and you're always
just
trying to
wanna-
like get under their skin, they're like, "You want a bowl of cereal?" And then they'll turn milk in first, and they're like, "Dude, what? Who am I living with?" Like,
See, because to me, at the end of eating cereal, I don't need a ton of milk left over. I'm not. The
Dude,
goal
that's the best
is
part.
no. The goal is just that
no.
when I'm done, there's hardly any
See,
milk left.
I just knew
Oh,
there was
did I
going to be
ruin it?
something that we were going to disagree about. No. I want to listen. I do want to baptize every like piece of cereal.
Okay.
But there are times where I will baptize and then I'll do like the little hat, like the spoon is half out just to get a few drops of milk back in the bowl.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? A little
Okay.
hat, and then then you eat. But oh, dude, there's like
Are you
there's like 4 gulps of 90% milk, 10% Cheerio at the very end of the bowl. Oh, dude, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about tomorrow morning's bowl already because you have a few big blueberries that have
because they're hiding in
they
there.
never floated back to the top. And they're just waiting, and they're like, "I've just been chilling this milk for you, big dog." I dap up the blueberry. I'm like, appreciate you, big dog. Out here doing the Lord's work.
Goodness, that is so good that those guys, I did my job for you. All right, I'm not a cereal, a milk leftover slurper, but boy, you almost sold me on it. That was so incredible what you just said.
Hey, get you some frozen blueberries and try it out one time for me, dog. It's unbelievable.
That is great. Well, I got to tell you, that was an off the charts great segment.
I appreciate it.
People are going to be clamoring for more Brad segments. I'm just warning you. What a great episode, man! Thank you for pouring that wisdom into us. You poured wisdom into us like pouring blueberries into your syrup. No,
you said
I
pour
tried too
wisdom
hard.
into it. So I was like almost like whole milk wisdom. Was that 2% wisdom?
Ain't no 2%.
Was
This
it
was a
skim
whole-
milk? Get out of here, skim wisdom. Dude, well, hey, we've got a big episode next week, episode 34. We've got to make it one more episode, and then we will be older than Jesus. You know that one. So we just got one more to go. And 33 is a big number. We
That's
got to
right.
survive a week.
Well, dude, you did 33 right. All right. So,
Praise God,
but
dude.
anyway, we are looking forward to seeing you again. Not seeing you. We don't see you.
You say that every week.
Why do
And
I say see you?
Because we're prepping for the video podcast.
That is,
and you're doing
you know
a great.
what? We're speaking
we're
positivity.
We are. We're
doing
being
it.
positive.
What?
We will see you next week. Positively.
Oh, that is so good. Well, listen, blessings on your week ahead. Hey, if you know somebody that could use a little encouragement, maybe send this episode, share this episode with a friend. Maybe that'd be a good way to launch our encouragement challenge that you were giving us earlier. So thanks again for listening. Blessings to you, and see you next week.
Love it.
Woo! Oh, dude, that is so good.
Cereal. How about
Yeah,
it?
the blueberries, man. The frozen blueberries. It's
I'll-
genius. It's
If
genius.
I don't do the blueberries, I'll cut up a banana.
But is it frozen?
No.
Okay.
That's just
That's
healthy.
just a nice flavor. Yeah, that you can't go wrong there.
By themselves, off-brand Honey Nut O's are a little dull.
Yeah.
So you do have to spice it up a
Gotcha.
little bit, every now and then.
I feel you.